Welcome to Northern Hill Farthing. Here I am building my floating fortress for the ducks you bought. Honestly, I had no clue what I was doing. I saw a picture online. By the way, they're hard to find of these floating fortresses. And the ones you do find are all in Europe, based off the metric system. But I saw a picture of one some other redneck made probably, and I'm like, that's cool. I'll try it. So I started doing it. I bought some quality boards from Menards. Um, I'm not sure what the size they are, honestly. I just bought. They have a stash of like spare boards that are probably cut-offs of longer boards, and I bought about 8 of them on a whim, um, saying, "Hey, I'm gonna probably use these for something." I'm sure, not this, something else, whatever. And I bought these boards, and I all I know is I had to make this floating fortress for my ducks. So I got home, and I sat there and I stared at the thing. I'm like, "What the heck am I gonna do this?" So I laid them all these boards. Thankfully, they're all the same size. So they must be some special thing. About a half inch apart, roughly. I'm just eyeballing it. I have no clue. So I lay them all a half inch apart. I put a 2x4 over each side. I drill each of these boards into the 2x4. And after that, I say to myself, okay, cool. So I cut out the ends of the 2x4s. And thank God these 2x4 ends happen to fit perfectly with each other. Like, I was not planned. No measurements were made. No high math. No nothing like that. It was pure dumb luck. They fit snugly together. Well, I bought 2 PVC pipes to this project. Turns out I only need one. And honestly, my scrap was about 3 inches. Um, my son Theo helped the most in this whole project. He helped me through all PVC. All I had left was I had a little bit of primer left from my. We had a accident in the house that I had to use primer and glue for, and the primer mostly spilled out on my project in the house. So I only had a little bit left, barely enough, and I figured, hey, I need this primer for this project. So I used every ounce of this primer for this duck fortress, floating fortress I was making for them. And it worked out. I squeezed every ounce out. I barely covered all the pipe with primer. I was, I've never seen primer run out that little primer run out that fast. It was hurting real bad towards the end there, but I got all the primer all around the pipe. Um, that part was pretty fast and easy. The next part was actually a little harder. That was the building the sides and all that stuff. Again, I had no clue what I was doing. I bought 3 boards that I could use for the sides. Actually, I bought them for the roof originally. I thought I used the quality boards for the sides, but that didn't work out. And another thing, this whole phase, you'll see me realize, oh no, the concrete's not level here. Now, I didn't realize while doing this whole project the concrete wasn't level. I should have realized it because it makes sense. It's a concrete pad, it probably has fall, all this other stuff, but it didn't occur to me in the process. So it wasn't until after I started building the sides I'm like, oh, this isn't level at all. So what you see me do is later on I go through and cut on the sides to actually make it work. The roof, I wanted to be able to reach the eggs. So what I did is I cut all my 2x4s in half. Again, I probably should have bought 2x2s. or something more easy like that, but I would cut 2x4s in half. Again, using my circular saw, which, if you see me in the video, I don't actually have a stand or anything proper to do it with. I just cut freehand on the side. At any rate, you see all my kids help me and stuff. You see my wife help me. It's a pretty unique process doing this whole thing. Here you see my boys. God bless them. So we had 2 breaks of the day. I started early in the morning, had to stop, and then came back in the afternoon and finished the project up. This is towards the afternoon. My boys beat me to it and started playing stuff. Now you see me walking down the hill with it, strapped to a what do you call it? A dolly, basically. A dolly that has a carbon strap around it down the hill. But the hill is very steep. Like, I can't tell if you see in the picture real fast, but this hill is super steep. And I guess it didn't have it quite centered in the thing. And it got too heavy for me to handle personally at some point. So I had my dad come out and help me.
Are you falling in?
And my dad was able to help me get to the dock and help me over the dock and get in the water. Now, I'm not sure I had enough PVC pipe to actually hold it up with ducts in there. To hold the pipe down, I installed plumber strap to the ends, or also known as plumber's tape. Here you see me and my dad get towards the end of the edge of the pond, and moment of truth coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it floats. Awesome. Praise the Lord. Alright, well, my unthought through duck platform works. Surprising to me. Well, at any rate, y'all have a blessed day.